And now, for your listening pleasure, And
it is Lost Moments Day, and I want to share how I felt when I was back where it all happened a week ago. Hi, I'm Carolyn Sanic, life coach, author, high value woman. This is my podcast, Thrive, where every day I try to help people thrive. I checked into my hotel and I headed down to the medical center for my annual CT scan. I'm in a study and I go every year. I drove up to that same familiar building I'd been going to for years for my mammograms, and now the study. And I didn't have any twinges. I'd been there with my husband, and without him, I was okay. When I left, I got back on the interstate to head to meet a friend for dinner, and I passed many familiar places, exit to places we had eaten or shopped or played. And again, I was okay. In fact, I didn't even feel like I belonged. It was almost as if I was passing places new to me. When I got into familiar territory, or I should say more familiar territory, to where we lived, it was getting dark, so I didn't really see what was new, what was old, and I went to a restaurant that is new, so that helped. Dinner with my friend was wonderful, and we laughed, and at 6:35 p.m., we spent a moment of silence because Larry was gone again for another year. I did really well. I was teary-eyed when we left because of a deep friendship, and the next morning I was on the road at 4 a.m. As I drove north on I-75, it was pitch dark. I left that early on purpose, as there's one exit I did not really want to see. I did really well, or so I thought, and then the rest stop was there. And the sign for Archer Avenue. And the tears just flowed. Double grief hit me. We had taken our sweet dog to University of Florida Vet Medicine so many times together. That was the exit, and we always stopped at that rest stop first. I just let the tears fall as I pictured the two of them in the car as I drove. And I took several deep breaths and told myself it was okay to cry. I loved them both so much, and I still do. Yes, Lost Day is tough at times. I'm Carolyn Sanic, life coach, author, high value woman. This is my podcast, Thrive. Thank you all so much for listening, and that's a wrap.